Oracle card reading for week commencing the 16th of April. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I really appreciate it. We're going to pull 3 cards this week to symbolize the beginning, the middle, and the end of the week and see what energies are working with us and how we can work with the divine and co-create with the divine, because it is about that two-way street. And so when we get messages through, it's almost like, okay, there's our prompt, and then the divine can meet us halfway. So we have our 3 cards, so let's check out what comes up for Monday. So the first card is Archangel Gabriel, and the card is Grace. Archangel Gabriel is known as this really loud messenger angel who works particularly well with people in the creative field. So anything to do with art, drama, dance, gardening, media, anything like that, Gabriel is pretty much a go-to angel. The word on this card is grace. And so something may come up for us this week, or may have come up for us in the past few weeks, where we've been feeling a little bit envious, jealous, maybe a little bit paranoid, maybe a little bit upset about things. Maybe some of us may have even been feeling like we want to take revenge on somebody in some way that's harmed us, because these intense planetary energies haven't been helping that process either. However, this card is asking us to have grace and to really go about things in a different way, not to seek that kind of revenge, not to seek to harm anybody, not to lash out. It's about asking us to be graceful. And that isn't always easy, especially if we've been hurt. But Gabriel's really, really working hard with us at the start of this week so that we can keep that grace, so that we can stay on our own moral compass and that we don't say or do anything that we may regret at a later date. So that's pretty key for the beginning of this week. The card that comes up in the middle of the week is Archangel Jophiel, and it is surrender. We're asked to let go of something. This could be following on from that thing that's been bugging us, that thing that's been holding us back, that we've been harboring onto. We're asked to just let it go now, surrender it. We can ask Jophiel to help us with that process. It's not maybe going to happen overnight. Sometimes we struggle and we say to ourselves, oh, I let that go, and then it comes back a few months later. This is a process that we may have to work on. But the first step of that process is to admit to ourselves that there is something that we need to release, that there is something that we need to let go of. And that's going to be very key in the middle of this week. And as we move into the end of the week, Metatron comes up with the card Wisdom. Metatron particularly helps people who are young adults, teenagers. So if you know any young adults or teenagers in your life that are going through a difficult time, perhaps they're going through exams or they're getting ready to do their exams, then Metatron can really help with that process, because the card is wisdom and he helps us with learning, with wisdom, with growth and change. But in this spread, I really feel as though we're going through this emerging process. We're trying to be more graceful. Well, we're not trying. We are being more graceful, and we're not letting those things that have held us back continue to do so. So we're letting go of stuff. We're surrendering to things. Surrender doesn't mean that we're giving up. It just simply means that we're letting go. We're letting go of something that no longer serves us. And that brings a great deal of wisdom by the end of the week, because there may be some pearls of wisdom that we learn this week. We may go through some real deep understanding, some real deep learning about ourselves and other people this week. So whilst we're going through this process, be gentle on ourselves. It's not about judging ourselves and being harsh, but it is about being just remembering that we have a divine spark within us, and other people do as well, even if we don't like them, even if we don't understand other people. I know that sounds quite harsh, but we've all been there where we don't quite gel or click with somebody else, but they too have that divine spark within them, and it's about us recognizing that within them. We don't have to be their best friend, But we have to start recognizing the divine spark within each other, because that leads us to ultimately more self-love, and that helps us to honor the divine as well. So an intense week on all fronts. I hope that you've enjoyed the reading this week and that it's made sense for you. And if you are going through some of these periods in your life where you're figuring out different things and you're going through that transformational process, you may want to have a look into ordering your own personal reading that will really go into in-depth um, spiritual guidance about your own personal life, and of course the archangels that are working with you at this time. So if you are interested in that, I will leave all the information in the description box down below this video. And I would also love it if you felt inclined to like, share and subscribe to this channel. It means so much to me. As always, I appreciate you tuning in every week, and hope that we can have this connection. It means a great deal to me. And until we speak again next week, I'm sending you so much love and light. Lots of love, Alyssa.